I welcome everyone. The analytical community is in touch with you, GURU.Markets. Thank you very much for helping us. Help forms can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, please give your royal like in advance. Your thumbs up is really needed for the development of the project GURU.Markets. We will analyze the main fundamental indicators of the company Scholastic Corporation, SCHL, ticker, SCHL. This review is based on data as of June 9, 2024. By classification, GURU.Markets Corporation Scholastic Corporation, SCHL, belongs to the subcategory Education. 62 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. A little further we will study each indicator in more detail. If you're interested, you can pause the video. We suggest studying all the parameters of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the database with the classification of company tickers is free and free. Market capitalization of the company Scholastic Corp. Valued at $0.99 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $81 billion. Scholastic Corp. Accounts for a share of 1.223%. It is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $1.04 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $37 billion. Scholastic Corp. Constitutes a share of 2.808%. Comparing the occupied shares of the exchange and book value, we will see the following. Share Scholastic Corporation, SCHL, in a subcategory when assessing market value is 1.223%. The book value is 2.808%, which is 130% more than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Total company assessment Scholastic Corp. Will be demonstrated at the very end of the review. Please review the logic of the study in full. The company's debts amount to $0.136 billion. Financial liabilities to balance sheet capitalization amount to 13.1% of capital. Result on the company's debts. Good, 1 point. The balance of the company's market price to its profit corresponds to 24. With an average for the subcategory of 32.9, this is 27% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $52 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $79 million. This is 51.8% more than the current figure. An assessment of the estimated future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.6. The average for the subcategory is 1.6 and this is 63% lower than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $1,640 million. Revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $2,490 million. And this is 52% more than now. An assessment of estimated future sales volumes compared to those in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The margin is 3.2%, with an average in the subcategory of 4.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.8%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 2.351%, which is 92% more than the share of market capitalization. This fact reflects the imbalance of the company's current exchange price Scholastic Corp, most likely towards underestimation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is $147,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $282,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 47.9%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is $7,700. With the average for the subcategory, $8,600. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 10%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The revenue per individual employee of the company is $243,000. In the subcategory $174,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 40%. Estimation of revenue volume for each company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale are 2.3%, with a subcategory average of 3.8%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 35% for the company Scholastic Corp. For the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 44%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued higher than the company's Scholastic Corporation, SCHL. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Scholastic Corp. And subcategory shares. We will see that over the last 12 months the company's shares Scholastic Corp. Showed a change of -20%. Against price dynamics for the subcategory 0.6%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but this fact must be taken into account. Result: 7 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.6 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market in general. Note that the average score for the stock market in the aggregate is 0.4 points. Against a 7-point rating for the company Scholastic Corp. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the valuation of the company's shares Scholastic Corp. Information and reference system for stock valuation GURU.Markets. The decision was made. Open an order due to the fact that Scholastic Corporation, SCHL, the most undervalued company in the subcategory. It should be recalled that earlier on May 28, 2024, a warrant was published. Company ticker VIRC. Information and Reference Assessment System GURU.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the deal. The final profit was 9.3%. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference system GURU.Markets. You truly are the coolest audience on the entire planet.